On April 2nd, 2023, Fairfax police pulled over 36-year-old Jamal Wali, a former U.S. military translator in Afghanistan. Wali had been live streaming his entire drive when officers noticed an expired safety inspections sticker on his windshield. A typically minor offense, usually ending in just a ticket, but this stop was about to escalate into something far more dangerous.
Your inspection sticker expired
Call Joe Biden or call George Bush.
What's your driver's license?
No, there's no. I don't have a driving license.
Why not?
Go back, sit in the fucking car, and leave.
No, sir.
No?
It doesn't work that way.
Okay, so go ahead, do whatever you want to do.
Can I get your name?
No.
No?
No. You're fucking killing me. You fucking people don't get a disability. I have kids and I have a lot of fucking bullshit things. So why you fucking treat me this way?
Can I get a supervisor to my location, please?
You fucking dumbass fucking people. You fucking asshole.
Majestic.
I can't even go back to my fucking country because of you fucking people. I started in fucking army. Every time you come and fucking pull me over. Every time.
Do you have the registration to the vehicle?
Nothing.
You got nothing?
Nothing.
All right.
Yeah. I died when I was serving you with you liars, with you people with American status.
I served as well, sir.
Yeah. So you brought me to you fucking people brought me to this goddamn country, and I'm dying every fucking single day, and I have 4 children, and we wholly survive because you're a fucking racist people.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't get a job, I can't get a disability, and they took my fucking license because I'm not able to pay the insurance. So why are you fucking trying to kill me?
Damn subject's armed, refusing to give ID. Don't reach for anything, dude. Don't unbuckle that.
I'm telling you, don't reach. I'm telling you, don't reach. I don't give a damn fuck. I don't give a damn fuck. If you fucking do anything, don't do anything.
Well, it sounds like you're going through a really rough time.
I should have served with fucking Taliban better than you. I was concerned and a fucking dumbass fuck when I was concerned about Taliban, but in America, since 2014, I'm concerned about more about you people. Because you lie, because you play games.
So, these are my partners here. They're coming up. I don't want you to get rattled, but it's because you were reaching for your weapon.
No, I'm not reaching, sir. Hey,
I watched you do it.
I'm not. Bring as many people as you can.
Bravo, if I can slow down.
Hey,
so
listen, American. This is take it. I take this with you, okay?
So now you want to give me that?
Hey, don't you reach it?
Hey, don't you reach it?
No.
800 Bravo, shots fired.
As officers approached, Wally suddenly opened fire, getting off the first shot. But his weapon jammed before he could fire again. That split-second malfunction gave a third officer the chance to return fire, hitting Wally 4 times. In the chaos, Wally's bullet struck the 2 officers trying to disarm him, passing through their arms and hitting a nearby car. Wally was rushed to the hospital, but his wounds proved fatal. He was pronounced dead shortly after arrival. What's up, Silent Nightmare family? I have something huge to share with you today. If we hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of September, 10 lucky subscribers will each receive a $50 gift card. You can choose any gift cards. That's $500 in total prizes as a thank you to this amazing community. It's super easy to enter. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, like this video, comment below with your favorite Silent Nightmare video or your scariest camping story. That's it. Let's hit 100K together and celebrate the only way we know how, with a massive giveaway. Dustin is convinced something dark has latched onto him. Shadowy figures tail him everywhere, figures that aren't his reflection, sometimes groaning, sometimes whispering his name. During one overnight shift, his camera caught a figure hovering by the exit sign, and some viewers swear they heard a faint voice say, "Leave."
First off, the lights are not supposed to be on in here. Secondly, this one was flashing right before I started recording. Are you good? What the
He wasn't surprised. He's tried everything, cleansing rituals, prayers, charms, but nothing has worked. Later, while filming a casual video about dinner at home, the footage shows a knife sliding on its own, and when he reviewed the clip, a low, raspy voice can be heard in the background.
Got it. But okay. So, this is it. It's pretty good. This is probably just because the microwave was, like, higher than normal, maybe? I don't...
Viewers argue over what it says. Maybe you'll hear it for yourself. Dustin has even thought about calling the police, but worries they'll just send him for a psychiatric evaluation. Wherever he goes, work, home, the street, the presence follows, eroding his sleep and peace of mind.
I came out to my car to get, nail glue. Please tell me you heard that.
Some say it's a tormented ghost. Others fear something far worse. I'll let you decide. In this chilling clip, a woman named Len managed to document the strange disturbances inside her home. Unlike most people who stumble onto paranormal activity by chance, Len faced a unique problem. Every time she reached for her phone, the activity would stop, almost as if the spirit knew it was being recorded. For months, her friends doubted her claims, since she never had proof. But on May 12th, 2024, she finally tried a more discreet approach. And that's when everything changed.
Son of a bitch, I'm telling you, I'm about to lose it. I'm literally, oh my God, I'm freaking out. Please, for just a few minutes, not play with any more toys. I'm trying to make sure my baby's not trying to fall out the screen door, but I'm scared to shut my own front door right now. Because if something else happens, I'm about to get my baby and I'm leaving. I don't know how, because I don't got a car, but I'm going to be walking down the street with my 1-year-old. These toys, okay, I have this TikTok open right now because, hold on, let me get my baby, because she's, God almighty. Okay, I wasn't going to post any content tonight because I'm home alone, and I know when I do that, the activity gets worse. But the ghost is playing with toys and stuff, so I was just going to upload this one video and be done. And tell you, storytime will be here when my husband gets home. I'm tripping over my words because I'm freaking out. The ghost is playing with the toys. I'm about to show you the video that I just recorded. And then while I had my TikTok open, about to post the one video, that toy over there starts playing by itself. So I'm standing by the front door waiting for something else to happen because I'm about to walk off with my baby. I don't have a car right now, but I'm about to leave. I asked the ghost nicely to stop playing with the one toy. I should have been more specific and meaning like all the baby toys. Please don't play with any of the baby toys. I'm sitting here playing peekaboo with my baby, and one of them toys just went off. I swear if you could hear my heartbeat right now, like I can hear it in my ears right now. I'm home alone. I'm not making any kind of content right now because I know what will happen with me at this house by myself. So I'm not doing anything, and it's not helping anyway. I'm pretty sure, God almighty, it was that one. Yep. There's no reason for that to be playing. We've been in here for 2 hours. We got home from dinner about 2 hours ago. We've been in this living room, and that toy has not went off once. So it's not because it's being pressed by that tub, like, oh God. And I don't have a car right now. I can't leave. Like, I would leave right now. This is usually the part where I just ask the ghost to please stop, because it's scaring me. Whoever's doing that, will you please stop? Because I'm here with my baby alone. I can't leave. I'm scared. Please. Just respect that, please. I mean, I let you back in the house. Just please respect that, because I really don't want to get too freaked out. My heart's beating so fast that my baby is kicking, like the one in my belly. So evidently you can hear my heart speed up. So yeah, it just stops. It, for the most part, the ghost will respect what I ask. That's what people are in my comment section all the time talking about, like, why are you not getting rid of the dolls, this and that? Because they are pretty respectful. I mean, I hate to put it like that, but they, for the most part, respect when I tell them, like, I'm getting really scared, please stop, like, enough is enough, you know, you played with us for a little bit, now it's time, you know, we gotta go to bed, or this or that. They respect it for the most part.
Len came to believe she was dealing with a childlike spirit, one seemingly drawn to toys and fascinated with opening things. For a brief time, the house fell quiet. No toys moving, no noises, nothing. But as the encounters escalated, Len and her family eventually made the difficult decision to move. Unfortunately, the haunting seemed to follow her. During one of her popular online story times, where she often shared her supernatural experiences, the audience's attention quickly shifted from her stories to what was happening live on camera.
Me and my brother were teenagers. My mom and dad moved us into this huge house. It was like 8 bedrooms. There's only 4 of us. So when we were cleaning it out, me and my brother found a wheelchair that we were playing in. It was like old and squeaky. It made a very distinct sound. While we were playing in that wheelchair, the old lady from next door, she was like 80, she come over to tell us about who lived in the house before us. Pretty much just creep us out. Somebody died from each family while they occupied the house. Like, the first people she told us about was an old man who was lonely. He killed himself inside the house. And the second couple that lived there died in a plane crash while they lived in the house. The third person, it was an old man. He had a heart attack at the mailbox. And then the last people that occupied the house before we moved in was the girl that owned the wheelchair. And she was like young. Her mom and dad abused her, and she ended up dying in the house. But anyways, that wheelchair made a very distinct sound. And me and my brother were hanging out in my room one night, and we heard that wheelchair coming down the hallway. Now, my dad already threw the wheelchair away. Like, I know y'all just heard that. I know y'all did. It was banging on the walls. It sounded like right here. I had to run in and make sure my husband wasn't beating on the wall to make sure my baby's good. Everything's fine. Nope, that beating come from...
While she was describing a wheelchair, a deafening bang rang out, followed by something even more disturbing.
I hear something. The ghosts are really messing with me now. They're doing stuff that I can't show on TikTok. So they're making stuff move, but they're like taunting me, like, haha, I can't show this. I was just in the living room with my baby. Let me check on my baby real quick. Good. Okay, I'm in the living room and I start hearing this weird buzzing sound. I'm like, what is that? I go looking for it. They have turned on adult toys that's in this drawer. I can't show it, but I literally just had to get in here and turn it off. It has a remote, and the remote's missing. I don't know where the remote is. Hand to God. The ghost is like taunting me now. They're like, ha ha, we're making stuff move, but you can't show it. So really, they're messing with me in a way that only I can't post it. Like they're with me now.
Some believe that Len continues to attract these hauntings because she talks about them so often, suggesting that by giving them attention, she may be feeding the very energy that fuels them. But the question remains, does discussing spirits and hauntings truly invite them closer? Or is there another reason why Len always finds herself at the center of paranormal events? What do you think? This chilling footage comes from the TikTok page They Are With Us. The page's owner lost his father about 7 months ago, but hadn't seen him for the last 3 years. Struggling with grief and guilt, he decided to visit his father's grave in hopes of connecting with him, a decision that would soon unleash something sinister. After returning home, he became plagued by unexplainable phenomena, leaving him exhausted and barely able to sleep.
En el nombre de Jesús te ordeno que te vayas. En el nombre de Jesús ordeno que te vayas. No tienes derecho de estar aquí. Ordeno que te vas. Ordeno que te vas en el nombre de Jesús.
One day, while resting, he witnessed his piano playing by itself. Over the next few days, banging noises echoed through the house and objects moved on their own, though most incidents happened too fast to capture on camera. On the 5th day, he tried to play a song to praise God and cleanse the house of negative energy, but it didn't go as planned.
Santo Dios. Tumbaron el casco. Hay una mano allí. Eso es una mano. Oh, Dios mío. ¿Quién está ahí? Voy a tener que ir a mirar. Pareció haber una mano. Pareció haber una mano, Dios.
A hand appeared from the kitchen before vanishing around the corner. When he went to investigate, the space was empty. He set up security cameras, and soon the lights began flickering on their own. Upon returning home, he discovered everything in the house had been moved. Searching the house while recording yielded no sign of anyone. Yet the disturbances continued. The next night, his girlfriend came over, but the house immediately affected her. By 3 a.m., strange noises woke them both. Cupboards were mysteriously open, and broken glass littered the kitchen. At one point, the camera briefly blacks out, and she began feeling weak and nauseous, prompting her to refuse ever returning.
Bueno, voy a grabar este video porque nuevamente se están escuchando en el apartamento ruidos. Son las 3 de la mañana con 16 minutos y... Escucha.
Sí, amor, sí, se escucha.
la sala.
Sí. Escucha, escucha.
Esta vez no estoy solo, esta vez estoy con mi novia que por fin decidió venir a acompañarme, pues estaba asustada debido a todas estas cosas que están pasando. ¿Dónde es eso, amor?
La cocina.
¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue eso?
Se cayó.
Yo voy a mirar. ¿Qué es aquí, amor? ¿Qué es aquí?
No,
Señor bendito. Amor, ¿qué es acá? ¿Qué es acá? Yo voy solo, amor.
yo.
Prende la luz, prende la luz. Se ve todo tranquilo por acá. En el nombre de Jesús, manifiéstate. Parece que es en la cocina. En el nombre de Jesús, manifiéstate. Vaya para el cuarto, amor.
No.
¿Qué fue eso? ¿Estás viendo, amor? ¿Estás viendo? Es en la cocina, amor. Cuidado con la cocina. Manifiéstate en el nombre de Jesús. Te ordeno que te manifiestes. ¿Qué fue lo que sonó así ahorita, amor?
La cocina.
Mierda. Mira, amor, mira. ¿Ves que no hay mentiras, amor? Es un vaso. Es un vaso. Mira, todos los cajones están abiertos. ¿Qué es lo que pasa aquí, Dios mío? Amor. Amor, no me asusta, amor. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué pasó, amor? Mami. Mami. Amor, no me asustes. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Viste algo? Amor. Amor. ¿Viste algo? ¿Qué pasó, amor?
Alone again, the TikTok creator faced the most terrifying night of his life. Something charged at him from a dark room, leaving him frozen.
Otra vez se escuchan golpes en la sala.
Son las 3:25, se escuchan golpes en la sala, se escuchan cosas, no he podido dormir. Van a ser casi las 4 de la mañana. Dios mío, ayúdame, Dios mío. Señor bendito. Abre la puerta. Cierra la puerta del baño. ¿Quién está ahí? Dios, ¿qué es eso, Dios? Ayúdame, Dios, ayúdame. Dios mío. ¿Quién está ahí? Ay, Dios. La cortina se movió. La cortina se movió. Ay, Dios, Dios. Dios mío, ¿qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso, Dios? Dios Todopoderoso, ayúdame. Ay, Dios.
And the chaos escalated over the next 20 minutes, becoming increasingly violent. Viewers quickly noticed an Annabelle poster on his wall and urged him to remove it. Whether this is a genuine haunting or an elaborate setup, the footage serves as a stark warning. Trying to contact the dead may come with consequences far beyond what you expect. This next clip comes from a man named Bobby. In the footage, Bobby is standing outside his daughter's bedroom after hearing a strange noise from inside. He checks on her to make sure she's okay, but hesitates to step inside. Something about this room makes him uneasy. Bobby isn't new to this kind of fear. I've actually featured him before. He and his young daughter live in an apartment where strange, unexplained events happen regularly. Toys moving on their own, footsteps in empty rooms, unsettling sounds in the middle of the night. Bobby believes the place is haunted by the spirit of a little girl who once lived there. A girl who, according to the landlord, tragically passed away from cancer. Many viewers think she's trying to play with his daughter, since most of the activity seems to happen in her room. One afternoon, while his daughter was taking a nap, Bobby heard another strange noise from her bedroom. Camera in hand, he decided to investigate. As he steps inside, his daughter sleeps soundly, but then, without warning, the closet door behind him slowly swings open on its own.
What is that? See, it ain't my daughter because she's napping right there on the bed. Sounds like her closet door fell. Try not to wake her up. Come on, man. Now why she's sleeping? Man, I am good on that. You need to get out of her room. Play somewhere else. What the man?
Bobby doesn't panic. After everything he's seen here, moments like this have almost become normal. Still, he stands there, quietly watching, waiting to see if anything else will happen. Nothing more does, at least not this time. But just like the incidents before it, this mystery remains unsolved, and Bobby is left wondering when it will happen again. In July 2025, TikTok user Sarah uploaded a video that takes viewers inside an abandoned nursing home, a place that, within seconds, feels undeniably eerie. As Sarah walks down the dimly lit hallways, faint but unsettling noises can be heard somewhere in the building, immediately heightening the tension. Moving cautiously deeper inside, she soon captures something far more chilling.
Otra vez se están escuchando muchos ruidos. Oigan, ¿de dónde viene ese ruido? Se escucha como que gritaran, como si hablaran. No es nadie, creo que es de acá. Oigan. Oigan. Hay veces que se oyen las sillas de rueda.
If you listen closely, a disembodied voice seems to whisper the words, "I see you." The phrase is disturbingly clear, sending a shiver through the moment. Less than 15 seconds later, things escalate even further.
Ay, ¿qué pasa? ¡Ay, no! ¿Qué es eso? ¡Ay, no! Ahora sí miré algo. No puede ser.
Directly in front of Sarah, a rolling shelf begins to move entirely on its own. There's no visible cause, no one else in sight, and the sudden movement is enough to make her abandon the investigation and head for the exit. The combination of elements here, creepy ambient sounds, an unexplainable voice, and physical movement, makes the video especially haunting. Skeptics have suggested possible explanations, such as a draft pushing the shelf, or echoes distorted by the building's acoustics. But the clarity and intent behind the phrase, "I see you," make it difficult to dismiss as simple noise. Whether the result of a carefully staged hoax, a strange acoustic illusion, or something genuinely paranormal, one thing is certain: this nursing home radiates an energy most would never want to experience firsthand. One quiet evening, Luke decided to skim through his home, CTV, out of simple curiosity. What he found stopped him cold.
I'm currently home alone, watching mine CTV. Mind you, my masks are right up there. What the is this? So like I said, I'm watching this bullshit as if that's not freaky enough. At midnight, home alone. What's really creeping me out is the fact that there is a mask on my fridge. Here, let me zoom. That's not my mask. My mask is behind me. So I don't know who put that mask here. Bro, what the Where'd the mask go?
The footage shows something strange unfold so suddenly, it's like the moment itself was wiped away, leaving an empty space where explanation should be. At first, Luke struggled to make sense of it, but once he posted the clip online, viewers started pointing out details he'd missed, forcing him into a confession that sent the video viral.
I didn't expect this video to blow up, but since y'all are asking, we live up in this hoe. We live. The masks are up there. But I'm gonna shoot you guys straight. I did put a mask on top of the fridge. But what I can't seem to understand, and what I'm actually kind of freaked out about, is the fact that there was a silhouette. See, I hate to be the bearer of bad news because I did put this mask over there. I'll admit it, I did. But what's freaking me out is you guys pointing out the fact that there's a silhouette. I don't know what's casting a shadow here or what's going on here, but like, I did have to turn on the lights after this because you guys started pointing this out. I turned on the lights and put on the office because what the is going on? Is Michael Myers up in my house? What the just happened? That's some bullshit. Alright, so there's the fridge that I put the mask on top of. It was sitting right up there. There's the piece of paper, but I have no idea what could have casted the shadow or made the silhouette. I'm still confused by this. It's freaky.
People online say the presence in Luke's house may be taking shape, choosing a face and beginning to show itself. As more unexplained incidents are added to the tally, Luke admitted these things had been happening for some time, incidents he'd ignored until this clip drew attention. Now, he's on edge, because what strangers saw in the footage was far worse than he ever suspected. Paranormal or not, the conclusion is the same. Something in that house doesn't feel right. A few years ago, a TikTok creator known as The Dark Truth began posting footage of a terrifying haunting in his home. Strange incidents happening with brutal regularity almost every other day. After exhausting every offline option, he turned to the internet for help and eventually went live to prove the clips weren't staged. What the stream recorded was bone-chilling.
If I have an idea. It what? It wants to be afraid of it? Huh? My sink? This is my kitchen. My sink? What do you mean my sink? What do you mean my sink? Don't even say that. That'd be scary. I have to live here by myself. Oh, hell no. Hell no.
At first, he didn't even notice what was happening behind him. The presence moved like a taunt, barely perceptible, testing the boundaries. Then it escalated. A heavy object was hurled down the stairs while he sat there, completely unaware. If I were him, I'd call a professional paranormal investigator right away. Facing something like this alone is dangerous. Let's hope he gets help before whatever this thing is decides to go further. Garcia, 1978, works at a car junkyard stacked with mangled vehicles. A place where nothing unusual ever happened until it did. One day he started hearing objects being dragged and loud bangs coming from warehouse number 2 when no one was around. While filming the facility to show viewers what the place looked like, he accidentally captured the same unnerving noise on camera.
¿Hay alguien ahí? Hello. ¿Quién anda ahí? Hola. Hello. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Hay alguien ahí? No, hombre, no hay nadie aquí. ¿Qué chingas fue eso? Hola. Hola. Ay, no hay nadie aquí. No, hombre, yo mejor me voy de aquí. No voy a hacer que salga la llorona. Traca. A ver, al otro lado. Hola. Faltan dos. Traen los vidrios. Ya ni voy a cerrar la parte, ya me voy. La chingada de aquí.
Violent banging as soon as he stepped into the warehouse, yet nobody could be found. A few days later, something even stranger occurred. One of the wrecked cars began moving on its own.
Sí, aquí han pasado muchos accidentes feos. Llegan con casi como por mitad. Estoy solo aquí en el trabajo. Miren, les presento al Audi, el perrón. Se los voy a mostrar un poco de adentro. La persona se mató. Ahí tiene unos cuantos agujeros arriba. Lo de adentro pues no tiene nada, está todo, ya tiene, creo tiene como casi 5 años. Ya van para 5 años que el carro está aquí. Siempre lo han querido apachurrar, por eso tiene esas X. ¿Sí ven esas cruces? Lo han querido apachurrar, pero como tiene muchas cosas buenas todavía. Tiene los switches, el volante. Los asientos todavía están... no les quiero enseñar mucho porque ya me borraron un video. Pues sí, así está el carrito. De aquí del interior está... Ay, güey. Ay, güey. Se quiso menear solo. ¡Espérate! Ay, tu chingada madre. Pinche susto me sacaste, man. ¿Qué pasó aquí? Raza, el carro ya se quiere ir solo. Ya me voy, ya son las 6:59. Ya casi falta poco para oscurecer y aquí estoy solo y ya me está dando miedo.
The vehicle rolled with alarming speed, despite a missing rear tire and only a slight slope in the yard. Details that don't explain why this car, and this car alone, kept shifting. The scrapyard is full of cars wrecked in fatal accidents, and some locals whisper that the energy of those deaths lingers, sometimes tethering the original owner to their ruined vehicle. Not long after, Garcia was working with his son when the boy pointed out a woman walking between the scrapped cars. When they hurried to look, she'd vanished.
Holy shit. Se me está yendo el carro. ¡Córrele! ¡Córrele! ¡Alcánzalo! 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 ¡Ey! ¡Ey! ¡Espérate! Se me fue, alcánzalo, ey. Holy shit. Ok, vamos a ir a ver el carro, el Audi que camina solo. Está en el mismo lugar. Que según dicen que lo andaban manejando, que no sé qué pedo. Que a lo mejor el turbo quería no sé qué, ni siquiera pinche turbo tiene. Motor no sirve. Está todo quebrado. Vamos a ver quién lo iba manejando. Está lleno de tiliches. Su pinche madre, sí, no, pues lo iban manejando. ¿Quién? Pues no sé quién. Ahí está el carrito. detallado. A ver si ahorita no se quiere ir solo. Ahí está, raza.
Stop! Look! You see?
No.
No, look! I think she's walking! It's a girl!
¿Dónde?
You didn't see her?
No.
I think not. She's walking! You did not see her?
¿Dónde?
Allá! Where'd she go? I don't see her. She was like that.
¿Dónde?
She was like right there. You see that truck, that car on here?
Ajá.
Yeah, right there. I saw her.
A ver, ¿dónde? ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde?
Right here.
¿Cómo era? ¿Cómo era?
Like blonde hair.
¿Dónde caminó?
I saw she went this way. I thought she went. I thought she was, but then she disappeared. But then, I think she also went that side.
Disappearing behind a heap of metal in a section that isn't normally accessible to passers-by. After reviewing the footage, Garcia was left shaken. He suspects the figure might be the spirit of the car's former Audi owner, trying to get back into her vehicle and drive away. Is this a real ghost on camera? Decide for yourself. A group of friends headed to Molten Falls in Clark County, Washington, a popular summer swimming spot, famous for its towering 60-foot bridge. For locals, the bridge is a daredevil's rite of passage. Despite posted warning signs, there's no law against jumping, so thrill-seekers continue to tempt fate every year. On this particular day, 16-year-old Jordan Holgerson stood at the edge, hesitating. Her friends urged her to take the leap, but her best friend, Taylor Smith, made a split-second decision that would change everything. She shoved Jordan off the bridge. The push sent Jordan plummeting without warning, completely off balance. She hit the water face first, the impact leaving her with 6 broken ribs, a punctured lung, and severe bruising. For professionals, a 60-foot jump is risky. Unprepared, it can be life-threatening. The incident went viral, dominating national headlines. Taylor expressed regret in interviews and claimed she wasn't allowed to visit Jordan in the hospital, but many viewers felt she seemed to relish the media attention. Jordan's family demanded justice, and Taylor was charged with reckless endangerment. In court, Jordan, still grappling with PTSD, leaned on her mother for strength as she recounted the trauma.
The injuries I faced were 6 broken ribs. I had punctured both my lungs. I had a hematoma behind my throat. I had torn my muscles in my rotator cuff, which reflected in the dropped shoulder, and I had very bad bruising all throughout my body.
I'd like to sincerely apologize to Jordan Holgerson, her family, and friends for the pain and humiliation I have caused by my mindless action that occurred last summer.
Prosecution requested no jail time, but the judge disagreed, sentencing Taylor to 2 days in jail and 38 days of community service. Jordan has since made a full physical recovery, though the emotional scars remain. Yet, each summer, people still gather at Molten Falls, still climbing that bridge, still jumping, still gambling with fate. What do you think? Was 2 days in jail far too light for such a reckless act? Or was justice served? On June 27th, TikTok user Brody_22, known for posting videos of mountain biking and trail riding with friends, shared a clip that took a very unexpected turn. While riding along a trail, Brody and his group encountered a man they'd never seen before. The meeting quickly became tense. The group was on a narrow bridge overlooking a river, meaning they couldn't simply ride around him. Viewers later debated whether the man might have been armed, something that added an extra layer of unease to the situation.
Holy shit, that's pretty.
That's so sick.
Oh, dude. Yo.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean it, eh? I mean, like, if you're making fences, like, might as well make them nice. Nice fences are nice. And you guys have got the spot. I like it. I like you guys. good. Really good. I mean, I've never seen that one. Who's the bitch? Which one? Which one is the?
Bro, no. No. Bro, what the hell?
Who's the?
What the hell?
Who? You're the bitch. You.
No. Yo, dude, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do, man?
Who's the bitch?
What do we do?
Hey, hey! You said bitch.
No, we didn't.
You're good.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't say
good?
anything. Dude, I didn't
Are you
say
sure
anything.
you're good?
I'm sure I'm good. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say anything, man.
And your bike is here.
I know.
Eventually, the confrontation seemed to fizzle out, and Brody and his friends thought it was over. But moments later, the man returned, this time even more aggressive.
We're not talking.
That bike?
No.
That bike in the river? Hey, you want to try?
Dude, get the f away from me! You fucking bitch! Dude, we don't want to cause problems. No, dude, please.
You just
please
said
stop.
it again, man.
Because you're hitting me, please. Buddy, stop. We don't want to fight. We're scared. Come here. Buddy, please stop. Please.
You do that again. You go in the river.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You
I'm sorry.
hear me?
Yes. We're sorry.
Do you
I'm
hear
sorry.
me?
I hear you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
There's 2 bikes there. He could be in the river.
Okay, we're sorry.
I'm a bitch, but I won't do it because you're young as fuck.
We're sorry.
I'm 48.
I'm really sorry, man.
You want to do it again?
No, we're sorry. We'll leave. We're sorry, man. We're sorry. I'm really sorry.
You might need a break.
We'll take a break. We'll just chill here. We'll just chill, man. Okay?
Hey, you know there's a cougar around here. The cougar is chasing people.
Okay.
I don't know that cougar. But watch yourself, boys.
Okay, we'll be careful.
Watch yourself, boys.
We'll be careful.
You want to punch again?
No.
You want to kick? Show me your skill. You want to go in the river with me?
Man, I'm really sorry.
You want to go in the river with me? Swim maybe. You want to swim because biking is boring.
We're not trying to cause anything.
We'll leave, man. We'll leave.
Hey, you did 1 fence. 2 fence. You called me. I don't know.
The video cuts off abruptly, leaving the outcome uncertain. Based on Brody's post, it appears they didn't have any further encounters and walked away unharmed. It's unclear whether the man was simply dealing with extreme anger issues or if charges were ever filed. What is certain is that the group had the entire incident on camera and would have been well within their rights to protect themselves if the situation had escalated. It's the kind of unsettling moment that leaves you wondering, what would you have done in their place? On June 27th, 2025, TikTok user Luis Balderas shared a chilling video that takes viewers on a walk through his workplace, a place that, judging by the footage, seems nothing short of haunted. The clip begins with Luis slowly wandering through the empty building, its creaking floors and dim lighting already creating an unsettling atmosphere. About 20 seconds in, the tension spikes when a t-shirt is suddenly flung into another room by what appears to be an unseen force.
No, no mames. Algo se está moviendo ahí arriba. No mames. No mames, no mames, no mames. ¿Qué fue eso? No manches. No mames. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué fue eso? No mames.
There's no one else in sight, making the moment all the more unnerving. Roughly a minute later, a loud thud echoes from upstairs, as if something heavy has fallen. Yet no explanation is visible. Luis's unease is clear, but the most disturbing moment is still to come.
Miren aquí desde. No mames, no mames, no mames. ¿Qué fue eso? No mames, no mames. ¿Qué fue eso? No, no manches.
Without warning, a metal or aluminum plate shifts, and for a fleeting instant, a shadowy figure can be seen peeking from around a corner. It lingers just long enough to be noticed before disappearing, prompting Luis to bolt for the exit. The video ends abruptly. The sequence plays out like a scene from a found footage horror film, starting with subtle disturbances and escalating into what appears to be a full-blown apparition. Skeptics have suggested the events could have been staged, pointing to the possibility of hidden manipulation or strategic lighting tricks. Still, the pacing, atmosphere, and Luis's genuine seeming reactions make it difficult to completely dismiss. Whether it was an elaborate hoax, clever editing, or something truly paranormal, one thing is certain: Luis won't be forgetting that night at work anytime soon. A contractor who often films his jobs, but one pair of videos he posted has people whispering. He says he was the only one with keys to the unit, so he should have been completely alone. The place already had a dark history. A young girl reportedly died there. As he pans the camera across the dusty floor, tiny footprints appear.
So I got my own little contractor business. I got the only keys to this unit. And the little girl died in this unit. And look at footprints, baby footprints by my manly boots. This is the window they threw her out of when she passed away. Whatever, they rescued her. Okay, so my last video wasn't too long, so I didn't press a 10-minute icon there. But the girl that happened to pass away in this unit was 3 years old. Look at what the fuck I see on the ground. Those are not an adult-sized footprint. One into the wall. This is where her bed was at, right here. I talked to the owner, I video called him and everything. And I've been here and little kids laughing. I just thought it was coming from outside, but it's like I felt something go like this in my ear. And yeah, I hear all the activity coming from that closet and right here, but this really baffled me.
Child-sized prints scattered through the dust that don't lead to a hallway or exit, but end at a window. Not just any window, but the exact spot where the girl is said to have taken her last steps. Skeptics will suggest more ordinary explanations. A worker's child tracked dirt in earlier, a boot tread that looks small from the angle, or a stage set up for clicks. Yet the way those prints stop at that window gives the footage a bone-chilling weight. Real evidence of a restless child, or a haunting coincidence? You decide. In February 2025, at a hospital somewhere in Ukraine, a soldier was admitted with a mysterious illness that left the resident doctors puzzled. None could initially determine what was wrong, so one of his fellow comrades began filming to document his symptoms. The soldier's main complaint was that he couldn't breathe, at least not without great difficulty. During the conversation, he revealed a crucial detail. 4 months earlier, he had been bitten by a stray cat. With that information, the doctors quickly realized the truth. He had rabies. After 4 months of incubation, the virus had already advanced beyond the point of effective treatment, leaving the medical team feeling helpless.
Лоточек сделай, лоточек. А чого? Боїшся чи що? Зроби глоточек. Що не говорить нічого, зараз настрой. Давай, настрой. Глоточек, не надо багато. Все, тихо. Сядь.
Андрей.
Фамилия, имя, отчество.
Фортун Андрей Васильевич.
А?
Фортун Андрей Васильевич.
А?
The soldier was, in essence, a walking dead man. Rabies is infamous for causing hydrophobia, or a fear of water. This isn't psychological. It's because attempting to drink triggers excruciating throat spasms, as the virus accumulates in the salivary glands and seeks transmission through bites or saliva. That's exactly how this soldier became infected. There is one potential, though rarely successful, treatment: the Milwaukee Protocol, which involves placing the patient into a medically induced coma in hopes of protecting the brain long enough for the body to produce antibodies. Out of 70 documented attempts, only 10 have resulted in survival, and even those survivors faced extensive rehabilitation and lasting neurological damage. It's for this reason that rabies remains the most lethal virus known to humanity. Once symptoms appear, it's almost always too late. In Mexico, there's a place that was once called the Disneyland of Latin America. Reino Magico was a small theme park that opened in 1988, but just a few short years later, its gates were shut for good. Multiple fatal accidents had occurred inside, and while no one knows for certain if that was the reason for its closure, some believe the park's end had more to do with something far more unsettling, paranormal activity. It wouldn't be too surprising. After all, the park was built on top of an old cemetery. Urban explorers already find that disturbing enough. But what really sends shivers down their spines are the abandoned statues scattered throughout the grounds. One in particular, Snow White, has a sinister reputation. Visitors have claimed to see the statue in a different location than before, as if it moved entirely on its own. One night, a group of friends decided to explore the deserted park, and they captured something strange on camera.
Ah, bueno, tú tienes tu luz. ¿Sí?
Güey, ese es el velador de...
Es el velador, ¿no? Ah, velador. ¡Ey! ¡Velador!
Aguanta, espérate, ey. Shh, no te muevas. No mames, no te muevas ahí. Güey.
¿Velador?
Ese no es el velador, güey.
Güey, no es el velador.
No. No, aguanta. Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, Deja que mi cámara enfoque bien, güey. Eso no es el velador. No digas perras mamadas, güey. Perdón. Güey, ¿fue aquí? No digas mamadas, güey. Miren. No digas mamadas, güey.
Yo la vi moverse, güey.
No, güey, no mames.
¿Qué fue eso, güey?
No sé.
No mames, güey. No mames.
¿Crees que haya sido ella?
Güey, nos estamos metiendo más adentro del reino mágico. Banda, comparte.
No mames, güey, no mames.
At first, they noticed what appeared to be another person inside. But as they looked closer, they saw the figure was wearing a dress, and the way it moved was oddly unnatural. Later, they came across the Snow White statue. Its dress was the exact same color as the one worn by the mysterious figure they had seen earlier. Could it be that what they thought was a person was actually the statue, moving? The group certainly believed so. But was the figure really the statue, or something else entirely? What do you think? On May 11th, 2021, Stockton police officer Jimmy Inn was dispatched to the California home of 30-year-old Lance Lowe after multiple neighbors reported a violent domestic dispute. Callers described Lowe's wife as wearing torn clothing and appearing to be bleeding. But when Officer Inn arrived, what awaited him at the front door was far worse than anyone expected.
Please.
Hey, police.
Hello.
Without warning, Lowe opened fire, striking Officer Inn. As the officer fell, Lowe continued shooting, ensuring he would not get back up. Another officer soon arrived, but was unable to rush in.
58 shots fired. Partner's down. Jimmy, you alright? 58 shots fired, my partner is down. Code 3 now.
2 Baker 58.
Shots fired, my partner is down. Jimmy, stay with me!
Lowe was still armed, and the situation suddenly escalated. Lowe retreated inside, only to reappear moments later, holding his young son in front of him as a human shield.
Don't do it! Let the kid go! Don't do it! I want you... Let the kid go, man. I don't want to kill you. I don't want to kill you.
2 Baker 58.
Don't let the kid go, man.
2 no response from 2 Baker 58.
58, I need units code 3. He's strangling the kid and my partner is down. Let the kid go! Let him go! Let him go! Let go of the kid!
Are they on the correct side?
Hey, firm, we're on the corner.
Then, in a moment of extraordinary courage, a neighbor seized the opportunity. Using the element of surprise, they tackled Lowe, ripping the child from his grasp. This gave the officer the clear shot he needed. Lowe was fatally shot on the spot. Tragically, Officer In also died from his injuries at the scene. The child was unharmed. An 11-year-old girl had been telling her parents for weeks that something lived in their house, but they chalked it up to imagination until she decided to catch it on camera. Waiting for the next surge of activity, she listened until the familiar sounds returned, then sprinted upstairs with the camera rolling.
You know how I told you my house is haunted? Yeah, it's happening. What should I do? Should I go in there? I don't know if I should go in there. That door closed. It's just closed. I'm gonna turn the lights on. It's opening. It's opening. Should I go in there? I'll go in there. Nothing here. Like, what? There's nothing here. What do I do? Like, there's nothing here. But you saw that, so what did I do?
From the top of the landing, she filmed a door swinging open and slamming shut again and again with no one nearby. She flicked on the light and pushed the door wide to reveal an empty room, no strings, no tricks, just a space that shouldn't have been moving. The clip stunned viewers and finally shook her parents' certainty, but skepticism didn't vanish overnight. The next day, her mother was cleaning as usual when an octopus hanger began to sway on its own.
Did you hear that? Whoa. Why is that thing moving? Okay. Hello? Hello? Okay. This side of the basement always freaks me out. Hello? Oh my God. I know, I just stopped that thing.
First gently, then with increasing force. She stopped and checked the hanger by hand to make sure nothing was touching it, circled the room, calling out. And when she turned back, the hanger resumed its strange motion. With more than one event now witnessed and recorded, the family was left to wonder what, if anything, had taken up residence in their home. On August 9th, 2019, the YouTube channel A Paranormal Journey uploaded a night exploration of a supposedly haunted forest. Rain and wind shredded the audio, but the pair kept going, hunting for anything out of the ordinary. At first it seemed like another quiet, stormy walk, until a tall, dark, featureless figure appeared on a rooftop in the upper right of the frame.
Tonight, as we investigate the haunted woods, so an angle see tonight. Tonight's twice, didn't I? I tried to do a takeover here.
The kind of silhouette many call a shadow man. The explorers kept talking about their plans, and when the camera swung back, the figure was gone. No footsteps, no rustle, just an empty rooftop where something had clearly stood moments before.
I'll stand here for a minute and...
Shadow people have long haunted folklore as omens, interdimensional visitors, or silent watchers tied to tragic places. Catching one fully formed and then watching it vanish is unusually eerie. Skeptics point to poor lighting, a person slipping away, or a lens smudge creating a humanoid shape in low light. But believers say the abrupt disappearance only deepens the sense of being watched. Whatever it was, the Paranormal Journey crew probably wished they hadn't reviewed that footage. Stephen was used to odd things around the house, but that night crossed a line. While he stood at the sink washing dishes, he felt a sharp thump against the back of his neck and spun around expecting someone, anyone, to be there. The kitchen was empty. Later, when he checked the footage from the camera he'd set up, what it showed left him speechless.
Dude, I'm a little wigged out right now. So I was washing dishes and just putting things away, and all of a sudden I feel something hit me in the back and I heard it bounce. Look at this shit. And this ball hits me in the back right shoulder out of nowhere. And what's even crazier is look where Avery's at. Now, mind you, I just got done washing the air fryer and was drying it off. Whatever it was had a little bit of force. And I'm going to tell you right now, Lauren's been in bed for almost 2 days. Like, she gets up for a little bit, but she has not felt good at all. And Avery, let's just face it, if he's not watching his tablet, he's on the Oculus or he's outside. And I knew with it being like 12 o'clock, he's inside. So, I have no idea. Now, I have a lot of activity. It's not like malicious or anything, but that right there was the first time that's happened. So, I don't know. What do y'all think about it?
A small green ball suddenly zipped across the room and struck him squarely in the back of the neck. His son never left the couch, and his wife was upstairs, sick in bed, so there was no obvious culprit. If nothing natural explains it, then maybe not every haunting is violent. Sometimes whatever's left behind likes to joke. On December 31st, 2022, 3 police officers were dispatched to a small home after a neighbor reported hearing strange, disturbing noises coming from inside. The neighbor described deep, guttural growls mixed with high-pitched, piercing screeches, sounds unlike anything they had ever heard. When officers arrived, they were not prepared for what they would find. The footage you're about to see was recorded by a paramedic who was urgently called to the scene. The police had requested immediate medical assistance, completely unsure of how to handle the situation. What they didn't know was the history of the house. Years ago, it belonged to a family of cannibals, people who reportedly butchered human flesh and prepared grotesque meals from their victims. That family is long gone, but their decaying home still stands in a small town in Greater Poland. On this particular New Year's Eve, a 20-year-old woman named Kamilka had gone inside with friends to play with a Ouija board. Their goal? To summon the spirits of the cannibal family, and perhaps the souls of those they consumed. It was a terrible mistake. Midway through the session, Kamilka's behavior changed. She became erratic, feral, before barricading herself inside one of the rooms. Her friends claimed she was possessed. When police arrived, they were visibly shaken. Unable to reach her, they tried to lure her out by telling her that her daughter, Victoria, was there waiting for her.
Jezu, jak to ona tak warczy? Ja pierdzielę.
Kurwa, tak?
No, totalnie.
Pierdolę, ja dostaję tylko 5000 zł, kurwa, tam. Idź tam,
Uważaj. Kamila. Ona jest nad nami u góry, od góry coś widzi.
Znamione byśmy się zmienili pozycjami, to może być mógłbyśmy sami zrobić. Odsuń się i
Nie?
uważaj, go łeb, kurwa, zastawić.
Drut ma jakiś.
Nie, Milka! Tu jesteś, dzikuska. Chodź, misiu. Nie bardziej jak świnia, kurwa. Chodź. Chodź tu, kurwo. Chodź tu. Chodź tu, Kamilka. Kamilka, to coś cię widzę. To nie czołgaj się. Kamilka. Wszystko cię woła. Kamilka. Wiktoria cię woła.
It didn't work. Eventually, they brought a ladder to access the room from the outside. But before they could make contact, the recording ends abruptly. According to the paramedic who filmed this, Kamilka was eventually removed from the home and taken to the hospital. Strangely, upon arrival, she returned to complete normality. A psychiatric evaluation found no signs of mental illness, and toxicology reports showed no drugs or intoxicating substances in her system. To this day, her friends and family have no explanation for what happened inside that house, only that they never want to see her like that again. Was this a case of possession or a moment of unexplainable psychosis? The truth remains a mystery. Linda had been hearing things for weeks, heavy, frantic footsteps pounding up and down the stairs whenever she was home alone. But she shrugged it off until the sounds became impossible to ignore. Finally, she set up a camera, and what it caught was chilling. Loud, repeated running footsteps that lasted nearly 20 minutes at a time, then stopped as suddenly as they began. Over time, the activity spread, not just one staircase, but every stairwell in the house, as if whatever was making the noise had either grown bolder or multiplied. Skeptics argued earlier, footage didn't show the whole staircase, so Linda recorded everything from start to finish. And this time, the evidence left little room for doubt.
You guys, I'm hearing it again, but from downstairs this time. Yeah, nope. I keep hearing somebody walk up and down my stairs, but there is obviously nobody there. There's nothing there. And it keeps coming up and down, up and down.
Repeated sourceless footsteps are often linked to residual hauntings, a spirit replaying a traumatic loop of panic or escape, trapped in its final moments. Now, Linda says she can't feel safe alone at home. She sent the clips to a ghost hunter, and a full investigation is underway. Let's hope they find answers before the disturbance gets worse. A group of content creators who call themselves the lobster captains of the FV Frequent Flyer were cruising off the coast of Maine when they passed an old, decaying house sitting alone on the shoreline. Curious, they filmed as they drifted by, and what their camera caught left them baffled.
This house, the first time we passed it, Chase said the bottom part was not blinking. It was on, but it wasn't blinking. See how the different lights are at different intervals? The kitchen light being on. And then in the fire room over there's a light that's going off and on. No one lives here. I think that this house may be haunted. Chase is gonna go inside and check it out. You I am. Ladies and gentlemen, this house is vacant right now. And it's more than one electrical circuit, so it can't be one malfunctioning.
The lights inside the empty house were flickering, even though the owners live out of state and the property has no active power. A year later, they came back, and what they recorded then was even more disturbing.
Who would pay for electricity? Whoa, something just changed. Did you just see that? Something most definitely just changed.
What changed?
One of the lights paused for a second. There's no cars. It's 10 o'clock at night. This is 1 year later. Now, we did meet the girl that grew up here. This was her childhood home. She absolutely 100% said it was haunted.
She actually made
a video. What is her screen name? Jenna
something, I can't remember.
She 100% confirmed that this house is haunted. I just can't imagine anybody keeping power on for the lights to blink.
They confirmed their findings with a woman named Jenna, and the comments took a darker turn when Jenna's sister Alyssa posted a chilling note. Jenna is my sister, and I'm also going to confirm that this house is haunted. The crew also learned the property had sat abandoned for years, never placed on the market, just left to rot. The most unsettling moment came the next morning when the team returned for a final look.
It looks like one light downstairs is blinking, but the upstairs light isn't. This is a house during the daytime. Timer maybe? I don't know. But as you can see, it's definitely grown up. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Screw this place. So one light is on, blinking, but the upstairs and the downstairs second light that was blinking is not on.
Viewers combing the footage went into overdrive, pointing out eerie shapes in the windows, shadowy outlines, and faces that seemed to stare back at the camera. Those details forced the creators, and everyone watching, to ask whether something had been hiding inside the house all along. There's still no update from the crew, but the videos keep circulating, piling up questions that won't go away. Is this a genuine haunting, or is there a rational explanation for the flickering lights and the figures in the glass? For now, the mystery stays unsolved, and the house keeps its secrets. Leandro, who was previously featured on the channel for strange nocturnal disturbances at 3 a.m., hoped the nightmare was over after the activity suddenly stopped and gave him a run of quiet nights. But recently, he was woken again at 3 a.m. by something that chilled him to the bone.
De la mañana estuve durmiendo tranquilo estos días, pero ahora me despertaron de vuelta los ruidos. Me recomendaron que prenda la luz. Me voy a quedar callado. Mierda sos. Déjame salir, hijo de puta. Déjame salir. Jesús.
At first, it was odd noises coming from the bathroom. The door then swung open by itself. When he went to check, the room was empty, yet the door slammed and jammed as if something wanted to trap him inside. After he finally escaped, a baby-like laugh echoed from that same bathroom. Viewers urged him to move, and because he owns a rural property, he relocated temporarily to test whether the phenomenon was tied to the old house.
3 de la mañana me vine a la casa del campo. Leí muchos comentarios que me recomendaban que me mude y me vine para acá para ver si el problema era yo. Pero parece que me sigue porque se escucha. Escuchando. Yo ya no, miedo ya no tengo. Y no hay nadie. El ropero de este es grandísimo, pero no es increíble, pero parece que me sigue. La verdad, no. ¿Qué es eso?
Almost immediately, the strange activity followed. The closet shook violently, though nothing was inside, and objects began to fall to the floor with no visible cause. One night, while using the bathroom, something pounded wildly on the door.
Estoy en el baño, sigo acá en la casa del campo y me están golpeando la puerta y no puedo salir y estoy solo. Esa luz la dejé apagada. Déjame tranquilo. Déjame tranquilo. Andate.
A light snuffed out on its own, a different door slammed, and the same eerie baby laughter filled the room. But every inspection revealed only empty space. The next night, persistent knocking came from the windows, and when Leandro went outside, the curtain suddenly stretched and elongated in an unnatural way, as if something pressed against it from behind.
3 de la mañana, recién salgo de bañarme. Escucho silbidos desde el patio. Mientras me estaba bañando, escuchaba golpes de la ventana. Nunca me había pasado esto. Los silbidos nunca, la verdad. Todo tipo de ruidos, pero silbidos nunca. No sé qué hacer, pero ya fue. Ya fue, voy a salir a revisar. Voy a salir a revisar. A estas alturas yo ya no tengo miedo, la verdad. No hay nada.
He reached out and felt a distinct touch on the fabric, crouched to look under it, and once again found nothing. With each impossible encounter, it grows harder to deny the pattern. Whatever is haunting Leandro appears to be attached to him, following him from place to place. On January 2nd, 2023, Nalia Alma was working out alone in her apartment building's gym when she noticed someone standing at the entrance. Believing she recognized him and seeing him motion for her to open the door, she assumed he had simply forgotten his key. Without thinking much of it, she let him in, only for him to immediately launch an attack. With no one else around to help, Nalia's survival instincts kicked in. What her attacker didn't realize was that she was an avid gym goer and far stronger than her size might suggest. Despite being pushed to the ground by his weight, she managed to lock him in a headlock and, while restraining him, dialed 911. The entire encounter was caught on the building's security cameras. Thanks to her strength and quick thinking, Nalia escaped without injury. The attacker, identified as Xavier, was apprehended in less than 24 hours and charged with sexual battery, false imprisonment, and kidnapping. During interrogation, he admitted his intentions were sexual, claiming he targeted her simply because he thought she was attractive. Today, Nalia works as a personal trainer for women, using her platform to encourage others to take self-defense seriously. She hopes her story inspires people, especially women, to build both physical and mental resilience and to remember one thing above all: never give up. In September 2024, a TikTok user, whose account has since disappeared, likely due to skepticism from viewers, began sharing a series of deeply unsettling videos. It started with footage of her and her young daughter being followed to their apartment by a man who appeared to be arguing with something that wasn't there.
I just called the police. Get out front of my door. I know you heard me. Get out front of my door. This is the last time I'm going to tell you. Get out front of my door right now. The police on the way. Go.
The encounter ended quickly when the man left, but upon reviewing the video, she noticed something even stranger. The door to a vacant apartment across the hall opened and shut on its own. Combined with the bizarre man's behavior, it was unsettling enough for her to contact the landlord. A maintenance worker was sent to investigate.
Footage when I was with my daughter the other day, and they stole my Ring camera, but that's another story for another day. Anyway, y'all, in the 3 years that I've lived here, I have never seen this door come open. Ever. Like, look at that. But in the video, you saw the door just came open. Who opened the door? Like, look at that. Like pitch black. You say the light works? Y'all, he said the light works. Oh, Lord. The fuck? What is that? These other y'all. What the hell is going on? Y'all see all these little kids? What the hell put kids' shoes up in there? What the? So how did? So hold on, because no, this other day the door came open when I was in here. So if the door came open, like Nah, I'm sorry, I'm not. Okay, y'all. So remember that thing? I thought it was a snake. I really thought it was some plastic, but y'all, I'm not finna get close to this shit. But this is real snake skin. Oh my God.
Feeling uneasy, she left during the inspection. But later, while rewatching the footage, she caught something that truly terrified her.
Those frozen Elsa boots, whatever you want to call it, those boots are my daughter's. Like, I'm gonna show y'all a picture that me and my daughter took, like, I want to say like 2 months ago. Yo, this is crazy because I really thought she just lost them at school. Those shoes belong to my daughter.
The mystery deepened when she learned that numerous children's shoes had gone missing from the building, and her prime suspect became the man who had chased her and her daughter. Determined to get answers, she began asking around, even speaking to the property manager before setting up a hidden camera to catch whoever was behind it. From there, the activity escalated.
Okay, so tell me again, like how long has it been since somebody stayed in that room or been in that room?
Oh, shit. At least 6 years.
6 years. 6 years. So y'all ain't been up there and did no type of checks, like none of that. 6 years.
Why?
Somebody in this building must be going around here just collecting shoes. And I'm not gonna say collecting, stealing little kids' shoes around here. And the reason why I said that is because I've talked to at least 2 or 3 different people in this building who have said that their children been missing shoes. So I'm thinking that somebody has access to that room and they're going around stealing shoes and then taking them and putting them in there. But my question is, though, why though? Like, make it make sense. Here, it's gonna let me know who been in this building stealing these kids' shoes, and also who the hell has access to that room right there.
She began hearing the sound of a crying baby coming from the supposedly vacant unit. Strangers she didn't recognize were spotted on her floor, but her traps failed to catch anyone in the act until 2 days later. Her camera captured a neighbor leaving her apartment after hearing the phantom crying. Moments later, something truly disturbing happened. A lone shoe slid across the hallway floor entirely on its own. Before her account vanished, she posted one final video, leaving viewers with more questions than answers.
Property manager came and put a lock on the door, and whoever was in there, the fuck? Just.
Was this a carefully crafted hoax, a case of real-life danger, or something truly paranormal? Whatever it was, it ended abruptly, and without closure.